Good morning. I want to share with you one additional tip today that will make using Google Sheets a lot better for you. As you can see on my screen, I've got a list of student scores. It's a lot to look at, a lot to sort through. How do I know who's really doing well and who's not doing so well? In the past, we've talked about conditional formatting. You select the data that you want to represent. You go to your formatting menu. And in conditional formatting, typically we would say, let's find something where, let's move me out of the way. Let's find a cell where the score is less than, let's say, 60. And we'll highlight that in some red. And now we can see on our sheet which students might be struggling with some test scores. But that leaves an awful lot of test scores where we can't tell who's doing really well, who's doing average. So I'm going to undo those changes that we just did, and we're going to go back and do this a different way. We're still going to go to conditional formatting, but rather than setting a single color, we're going to pick color scale. I'm going to choose a default color scale, red to green. We will say done. And now, when we look at our data, we can see who's doing really well with the bright green, who is struggling with the dark red, but we also have a range of colors in between. So we can begin to see where our more average students might be struggling or might be beginning to do better with their test scores. So conditional formatting using a spectrum of color, that's today's tip for using Google Sheets.